Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on the Boozle Blocks. As you can see, the Kerbalian engineers have been actually working. I know, it's a miracle. But look, they've built stuff. What is this? This is research and development. This facility is closed. Oh. But everything seems to have moved around. That's why, obviously, there hasn't been any documentation of Bob's exploits in space. And that is due to the renovations we've been having and the strange moving of buildings. Yes, we can do that. We literally pick them up and we move them. That's what spaceships are for. You just don't take off with them. Anyway, last time we built Bob's Rover Dock Deluxe. I think that's what it was called. Bob's Rover Dock Deluxe. There it is. Right, let's load it and have a quick peek. It looked a bit like this thing of insanity. Yes. Kind of insane. Yeah. Okay. Now, we need to start building an actual rover. Before we take that into space, let's build the rover, stick it to it, and see if it actually works. So, I've got a kind of idea-ish in my head. Probably not going to work. The engineers think I'm a ludicrous idiot, but screw them. We are going to get this bloody thing into space, and Bob is going to drive around on it, crash, burn, and hopefully not die. Okay, right, let's get a flobbity-wobbity-gobbity-goop. One of these things. Let's move it up into the nice blue sky, and then we can see things. Also, some of these have changed. Look, there's a pretty little... Actually, most of those are the same, except this one, which is sub-assemblies. Now, this is really freaking awesome, and it's going to make testing so much easier. Because I can just make the rover, stick it in here, it'll save it, go to the rover dock, stick the rover on the rover dock, test it, and voila! We'll see if it'll actually stick together in space. Because otherwise we have to test it in space. And that's a bad idea. Totally insane idea. We shouldn't do it. Okay, I'm going to build the rover dock. Not the rover dock, we built the rover dock. Going to build the rover upright, so like this. I know it won't drive like that, unless we're going up a cliff. Other than that, it won't drive like that, so we don't have to worry. Wow, I'm talking too much. Let's get on with the bloody thing. So, to connect to the rover dock, we need a junior... Ooh, look, the arrows have changed. Wow, it took them like a month to do that. We need a junior clampetron. That's an adult clampetron. There we go, junior clampetron, and we're gonna flip it upside down and connect it to the flubber control thing. Yeah, that is what it's called. I double-checked and rechecked. Gonna need some batteries on our rover because it's gonna be electrically powered. Now, how the heck are we gonna... That one, structure, that's what I want. I want this octagonal strut because that sounds awesome. I'm just gonna keep whacking things on here. That was not what... No, middle, there we go. What can be the base? So this is gonna be kind of the back bit where the seat goes, I think. Because you gotta remember, we're building this upright instead of flat because I'm an idiot. M-beam. 650 I-beam. Okay, well that looks like a perfect floor for our rover. Yay, let's go with that. Okay. More cubic octagonal strut. But if that's a... Oh god, brain. Don't even go there. Don't even think about it. Right, well that looks like a nice longish body or chassis for our rover. We want it to be fairly long and fairly wide so we don't go tumbling and flipping, and that's definitely going to happen no matter what we do. But we can try and avoid it. So let's put these on. Let's connect it like that. We'll put two of them, and then we can stick the wheels on the sides. I don't know what wheels we're going to choose yet, but let's get to that when we get to it instead of before, which we're not there yet. Okay. Where was I? Now, the wheels. Let's do that. No. Okay, actually, screw it. Let's do it. I'm joking about it, but let's actually do it. Wheels. There they are. So we could have small gear. Small? That's not small. That's like behemoth. Okay, we won't use those. What are these? Ruggedized vehicular wheel. AKA flipping huge thing. Is this new? I don't think I've seen a ruggedized vehicular wheel. I think it's slightly too big for our needs, to be honest. Anything smaller? Rover Max Model Extra Large 3. That sounds small. Yes! This is... No. Okay, what's this? Rover Max Model 1, Rover Max SD. What's this thing? That's a bit too small. Let's what's this one? Ah, yes. Look, they look spongy donut-like. We're using these. Not... okay, just zoom out a bit. Well, we're not going that way. That's kind of... What are you doing, you strange wheels? Oh, no. We're doing the dance of the wheels. Doo, doo, doo. It looks kind of like a person. He's waving. He's waving. Okay. Right, we're going to have to put these on individually. Kabam. Oh. I was going to say bollocks, and then I ended up saying kabamo. And, yep. Okay, let's zoom in on this so we can get a better angle. Okay, let's... Can we take off this stupid angle snap? Angle snap, be gone! Right, now we kind of... Let's say right now, this is the top, this is the bottom. That solves a lot of problems. We'll spin this round this way. We'll get the wheel, and it's got to be as far forward as it can. And preferably as far up, because it seems to be quite high, and our little rover docking thing is quite low. And also it means we can line it up right. So that's good. Okay, buttons to spin. Oh my god, I pressed the right ones. And... yeah, that looks about right. If not, it's just not going to go straight, and Bob is going to die in a perilous pit of jelly jam. Or cheese, because the moon's made of cheese. Why did I think of jelly jam? Jelly and jam. Isn't that kind of the same? Never mind. Okay, spin this round. Wrong way. This way. Yes, and as far back as possible, keeping to the octagonal throat. Whatever the frick that is. And let's say it's about not there, about here maybe. Yes. Okay. Roll with it. That's fine. And this one over here, we'll spin that the wrong way round. There we go. God, they do remind me of donuts quite a lot. And this one's going to be the hard one to line up. Right, we line it up with that back kind of bar, this one. Stop it. There we go. And then we go down too far. And then we bring it back up a bit. And then we move it into the wrong place and click. Bollocks! I knew it would be wrong. Have I done it? I've done it! I think I've beaten the annoying snappy physicsy engine-y thing jig. Let's just quickly name the rover. Let's call it... Rover 1. I can't really think of a better name for it at the moment, and I think we can change the names afterwards. So, yeah, Rover 1. Nice and simple. We'll quickly save just in case, you know, something bad and dark happens. So we have the wheels on. This is stage 1 of goodness. What do we need next? A seat! A control seat. Let's get that control. No, we want... Where the hell is it? Pods! There it is. Right. Right. What the hell way round does this go? I'm thinking the bottom 2 kind of footrests might just be footrests. So let's put it down as far as we can. About there. There we go. Fine. That, looks amazingly weird. And what else do we need? We have battery. Maybe we should have some more batteries. Should we have some more battery? No, let's think about power. Power is a good thing to think about. So, yes. Can we put our little snappy thing back on? No, maybe. Let's put this about here. You'll understand what this is. Remember, this is the bottom. Power. Power is good. Power is awesome. So, let's add lots of it. Let's snap this onto there. For charm. And then go into utilities. And we're going to use these things. The radius something, thermal something, generator something. Let's add 1 or 2 of these, but without using this thing. There we go. And can we put it there? Yes. Can we add another one? Yes, maybe. Maybe not. Yes, we just want it there. There we go. Right, we have 2 thermal generators. The reason we're using thermal generators over solar panels is they work at night. Although, we're still going to use some solar panels because they're equally as useful. So let's stick a solar panel kind of here. About there. We want it to make sure it's behind this little sticky outy bit. The reasoning behind that is if we flip and fly and all things go really badly, it won't break. In theory. Anyway. Okay, so there's one of these solar panels. Are we going to have any more solar panels on here? We might have one here, maybe. But, yeah, why not? Let's stick one here. Should be long ways. It'll be long ways. There we go. We got another solar panel. That's always good. Okay. More solar panels, the merrier. What else? Ladders. We need to get onto this thing, so let's add 2 sets of ladders. Can I duplicate, please? No. Yes. There we are. So, here we go. Let's pop these ladders on about here. 2 ladders on each side. Brilliant. What next? What next? There's more to be added to this, and I'm struggling to remember what the bloody hell it was. Lights! Gotta have some headlights. Let's stick these. Wow. They are some very large headlights. Yes, they work fine. And science stuff. not shite. Stuff. Science is good. Science is fun. Science is... Ooh, what the hell is this? Okay, let's spin whatever this round. It could be like the grill on the front. There we go. That's a accelerometer, so it's perfect to sit on the front, I think. Let's have one of these things as well. Let's try to snap off. There we go. We'll pop this thingy there. And this thingy here. Just in case Bob wants to do any sciencey malarkey. He can go, oh, I pressed this button. I cut this. Oh, crap, it's exploded. Because that's Bob. That's what he does. He just makes everything in combust. Yeah, what is that? Comms DTSM1. This is new. What the hell is this thing? This thing is quite big. Let's not do that. Let's have... What is that? The Commutatron High Gain Antenna. Long Range High Speed Communications. Ooh. I think we should have one of... Whoa. Maybe not. That's quite large. Has that replaced the antennae thingy-majiggy? Junior Science. What is this? It's like a box of science. I think it's got something in it. We'll have to have one of those on the space station. Let's just have the normal Communatron. Let's stick it here. There we go. That looks good on the front of our vehicle. Okay, we have wheels. We have lights. Now we need some kind of way of stopping this insane, dangerously, hilariously fun. Dangerously, hilariously fun. It's a sentence if you change the words around and make it one. We've got to make it so it doesn't flip over. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Because if it rolls over, there's not going to be much way of getting it back over. So, there's not much room for any kind of tanks or anything on this, but we might fit one on. But let's think about attempting to stop it rolling over in the first place. So how the heck can we go around doing that? I have an idea. Let's use micro landing struts as some kind of anti-roll mechanism. Yes. This is a cunning plan. Can I just add 2? No, it's gonna make it all funny and then it's gonna do some twirly thing. Okay, there we go. We'll add that one there. And add this one. And an equal position over here. Is that in the same place? No. Where the hell did that attach to? Actually, I don't want to know. Okay, where the hell did that one attach to? How did I attach that to there? What is it attached to? It's definitely attached to that central block, so what is... Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. That's it. Where the hell is it going now? Lower? This way? There? Yes? Yes! Look, it's even. Don't put a ruler to it. It's fine. I'm normally more picky than this, but I'm not going to be. And it looks kind of like it's got these weird little mushroomy things coming out the top. They can be like sensors of anti-roll. Okay. Okay, so there are anti-roll sensor thingies of weirdness. What else can we have? We need some kind of emergency flipping mechanism. Not flipping people off in space. Don't want to do that. Well, Bob might. He's a bit weird in that sense. But we kind of want to just be able to flip the thing. So what's this? Oscar B fuel tank. This is tiny, isn't it? Yes, this is very tiny. And we can, well, kind of cheatily merge it with the rest of the vehicle. No one can see that. Looks like a load of crap, but, well, if you look at it, maybe we'll stop looking at it. Okay, let's add these thrusters to about here. Can I have them straight, please? No, they can be facing downwards or upwards. Downwards, upwards, upwards. Yeah, fine. Fine, I'll do it like this. There. You want them there? No, you don't. You don't. There. That is not what I want. All that's gonna do is make it fly in circles. You idiotic machine of making me put it there. Right, let's stick that one there and fly back over. Put the other one... Actually, we should probably tuck these in a bit as they could explode. That would be bad. Now, just on the point of it clipping, and let's align it with that bit. Oh, that's pretty much in the same place anyway. I'm sure that will work if the time comes for an emergency flipping off. Aha! Right. Now, let me just double check something. As my memory serves me, this M-beam, I-beam is non-fuel transferable. I'm correct. Let's go into propulsion and get a external fuel duct and take it from the tank to here. Well, that worked perfectly. Tank to here. Nope. Tank to here. I did it! Yes! It actually connected. Yeah, you bloody generator thingy that's in the way. God, that did not take about 10 minutes, I promise. Okay, so we've now got the fuel connected to the thrusters. I don't really think I can think of anything else that we would need to attach to this. We got lights, we got a seat, we got our docking port, we got our emergency thrusters, we got our anti-roll system. We have our ladders, we have our sciencey crap, we have wheels, that's a good one, and headlights. Ah, I know what we were going to do. We were going to add some more batteries, just in case we needed a little bit of extra power, because something... My space sense is tingling and says that we're going to run out of power quite quickly with that single battery. So let's go ahead and add some more. There we go. They also give the thing, like, green eyes at the front. Yay! Green eyes and ham. Okay, so as far as I can tell, our rover is now ready and upside down. There we go. That's the right way up. Doesn't it look awesome? Yes, it does. So let's. Should we test it first? No, we're gonna take this out. There we go. We're gonna flip you back round. Then we're gonna go to our sub-assemblies part. We're gonna take it, we're gonna drop it in here, and we're gonna call it Rover 1. Description. Bob will most likely, think that's how you spell it, if not, oh well, die on this. Yeah, as you can see, my spelling is not likely, maybe. Save. Bob will most likely die on this. There we go. Ah, it's gone. No. It's alright, I just press this and I get it back. Isn't that amazing? Right, let's test the bloody thing. Launch. Okay, here we are in the testing grounds, i.e. the launch pad without a rocket, and there's a strange alien-looking light on that tower. And actually, this looks like there's more lights everywhere. Oh well, right, let's turn the lights on our vehicle. Test 1 complete, and it's flipping awesome. And it's got green eyes. Yay. Okay, test 2, let's see if it moves. It moves, and it turns, that's good. It looks pretty neat as well. What's next? Gear test, the anti-roll system. There we go. Execute anti-roll. I couldn't think of a word to say that. There we go. So now, in theory, we should just be able to... Why are we orbiting? We're not orbiting. It's got it wrong. We're genuinely not orbiting. What's my speed? I don't know my speed. Apparently, we're orbiting the planet at a very high speed. Well, let's just drive this around and see if we can flip it and see what happens. does seem to be going at a fair pace. When I'm holding the forward button, it stays forward. That's always useful. Oh, technically we're orbiting for a very little bit of time there. Okay, let's go over to the runway. Actually, we can do some decent speed tests. So we seem to be going fairly fast now, and we don't seem to have much. Oop, what's saying that? I think we're going at a fair old pace. We don't seem to have much coming onto two wheels. There's a little bit, but I can't imagine us going very fast on the moon. Let's go up this ramp and attempt to fly. Do an E.T. moment. Dun, da, da, with no moon. Well, that was short-lived. Oh, here we go. Here's a rolling of it. What is this? This was not predicted. Okay, well, this is exactly what I wanted to happen. We are now in the upside-down position. The wheels are now spinning. Let's brake and use our emergency thrusters to get us out of this. So let's not throttle them up just yet, but let's activate them. There we go. And fire! We moved very slightly. Gears down. Gears into the ground. Okay, well, I'm assuming that will work in space, because we jumped up very slightly when we turned the thrusters on, so I'm totally just going to take that as a positive test. Yay! Let's quickly revert the flight back to launch. Nobody noticed that slight inconvenient error there. That didn't happen. Okay, let's put the gears back up, and let's just see what happens. Gear, there we go. Whoop. Well, it's a tough old nut, isn't it? Right, let's see what happens if we just drive really fast and then turn rapidly. Do we roll over, or do we just stay upside down? No, the whole idea is we're hopefully going to stay rolling over. There, oop, oop. Perfect, there we go. That's a decent crash simulation test. Well, we've actually got our surface speed. Well, that's useful. How fast can we get this thing going? Let's actually go to the end of the runway and see what kind of speeds we can get. There's currently no sun out, so we're not going to get any solar panel stuff coming in. Nope. Okay, nearly there. We're going at, that's 20.4. That's pretty fast. There's a bit of a... Oh, God. Well, 20.4, that's our optimal speed. Don't tell Bob, but I think that's working. Okay, let's revert to vehicle assembly, and let's test this with the space station dock. Right, let's quickly incorporate one of these control units into the actual rover itself. So how are we going to do this? Let's just go into pods, and then we'll get one of these. We'll spin it round, stick it into the junior dock, and stick that on the end. There we go. Now we have a control-y thing inside the rover itself. We'll quickly... Actually, let's quickly put Bob's rover. Because it technically is going to be Bob's. There we go. I've changed... I had a name change moment. There we are. And we'll chuck this into the drop assembly. And it also means that I can now call this one, if I click on it, there we go, Bob's. Not Bud's, whatever that was. Rover 1. Actually, let's do V1. It's version 1. I don't think there's going to be a version 2. Description. I hope this works. Yes, I do. Right. Okay. It's gone. Bob's Rover 1. There we go. Let's quickly reattach it to here. Click save. And let's load up the Bob's Rover Dock Deluxe. Here we go. Load. Okay, here we go. This is Bob's Rover Dock Deluxe. Here it is. Let's load up sub-assemblies and get Bob's Rover version 1. There we go. Let's... Oh, this is so flippin' awesome that you can now do this. There we go. And that's upside down. Spin with E. Connect. Yes. Now let's test. Let's... Nah, we don't need to save. Just launch. Okay, here we go. Oh, God. Gear. Gear. Quick, before something breaks. Ah, I think we're good. Now, the prime thing to test is, are the wheels floating? If the wheels are floating, it means that it's too high for the cars. I don't think they are. What we're going to do is detach one. Is the sun coming up yet? No, I think the sun has just genuinely disappeared. There's the moon, though. Bob is somewhere up there. Yep. Okay, let's take the lights on. Is that going to turn all the lights on? Yes, and power is actually not going to drain. That's good. Okay, let's just attach from... Actually, let's control from the control thing here. Control from here, correct. And then decouple node. There we go. Now, what are we controlling? Oh, we're still controlling this. This we now need to switch to. To do that, let's set as target. We need to quickly go to Space Center. I wish you could just, like, double-click and switch to it. That would be so much more easier. Let's go to our satellite-y weirdy things, and we want that one, because it's the one that's moving. And voila! There we go. Ooh, backwards and forwards is backwards. That's a bit interesting. I think it's because we flipped it round. It's alright, we can change that by inverting... Ooh. Ah, but that's an interesting test that I wasn't going to perform yet. Okay, well, the Rover works. The Rover works, we know that. So actually, let's perform that test that just happened. Okay, well, this proves that they don't reconnect. And I think the Rover's actually slightly too high. So we're going to have to pull it down a bit. Okay. Well, the dock's going to come down. Let's quickly edit that and see what it looks like then. Okay, I think I've managed to sort it. We'll find out when this node kind of attaches to this node. Go on, you know you want to... Yes! Okay, we've successfully picked one back up. Now, this has been very temperamental. As you can see, I had to design these strange machines to kind of move it places, because up there is very weird. And why have I got that on my cursor? There we go, it's gone. Up there is very weird and kind of not level, and neither is this ground. The ground a bit weird at the moment. I'm wondering if it's something to do with the update. But when you first kind of undock them, they're like miles apart, and then you put the legs up and down on that. But I'm apparently controlling this now, and all sorts of weird things happen. So fingers crossed it'll work in space. Thank you for watching this episode of Kerbal Space Program. That rover is kind of driving itself. It's kind of creepy and weird. And next time we will get the dock and the rovers into space, so that rover's also kind of rolling away. Anyway, please subscribe, like, favorite, and comment below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!